Hey everybody, it's Natalie from Natsnumbers, and welcome to August. Here we are already. So this is the August 2013 numerology forecast, and this month is the 8th month of the year in a 6 year. So when we add these two numbers down together, we get the number 5 in numerology. And so this theme of the month is about liberty versus bondage. It's about allowing yourself to go through the process of transformation that is so natural and so organic this month. So in sacred geometry, the number 5 represents, among other things, it represents the spiral, the tornado. So oftentimes the 5 is associated with a certain level of chaos and of change and transformation, but also of adventure, of freedom, and of a certain level of renewal as well. So a great analogy for this is the Wizard of Oz. So Dorothy was this character, and she was in this drab, sort of dreary reality, and this tornado, this 5, brought her up and tore everything apart and forced her to change and forced her to open up to new aspects of her true self. And so that's really what's potential this month. But here's the thing. How are you going to make sure that you can really own up to and become in alignment with the process of transformation versus feeling torn apart by it? And so the number one step to do this is to ask yourself, what has been holding you back? What has been making you feel jailed, making you feel small, making you feel limited? So in the forecast for last month, we talked about how July was going to be a month of obstacles, of boulders in your way. So my guess is that you already have quite a lot of ideas and insights under your belt as I'm talking about this, of things that have really been a challenge for you. So the first step is awareness. I want you to write down those things in the month of July or just in general that have been making you feel very limited. In The Wizard of Oz, for Dorothy, it was Miss Elmira, and that was the girl, the woman on the bike that ended up becoming the Wicked Witch. It was this feeling of having her sacred spirit animal, being torn away from her. It was this feeling that her authentic self wasn't being honored. And so she had to escape from that reality. And she had to walk into that tornado and walk into this transformation. But it was the catalyst for it. She would never been in that tornado if she had not gone and recognized and had the self-awareness to say, I will not stand this anymore. This is not an expression of who I really am. This is not what I want in my life. I need to protect what is truly sacred to me. So write down those things that are sacred to you, but more importantly, write down the things that you need to let go of, that are outdated and that need to be torn down, okay? The second step is being willing to let go. And so if you have a certain level of resistance, if you're still holding on to those things that are outdated, it's going to be a painful process. One of the things I want to remind you of, that the 5, the spiral, the tornado, the Tasmanian devil of this 5 archetype really teaches us, is that discomfort is not necessarily a sign of something bad happening. And oftentimes we think that it is. So when discomfort shows up, it's actually a sign this month of renewal and transformation occurring, of you shedding this old skin, of basically going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, of transforming into a new, better, reinvented version of yourself. And this requires the willingness to let go. Okay, step 3 is putting change in motion. So if this tornado is inevitable, which it is, the transformation is coming, there is going to be a tremendous amount of change, of opportunity, of what may even seem to be things, circumstances, and situations coming at you that are forcing you to make massive changes this month. The really important thing is to start the change now within yourself, to not wait for the external world to do it for you. If you can build up the momentum and you can begin to put change in motion and start letting go of those things that have been holding you back and take that step, then you're going to come in alignment with that tornado. You're going to come in alignment with this transformation so that you are a part of it and that you're not being torn apart by it. So remember these 3 steps. Write down what's been holding you back. Be willing to let it go, knowing that discomfort is a sign of transformation. And number 3, start putting change in motion today to let go of these things so that you can actually build up momentum. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Comment and rate the video. But also comment below and let me know what you're going to do to put change in motion and how you are going to really embrace this new transformation. One last thing. Remember in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy finally gets to this Technicolor land of Oz and she's set on this journey? Guess what? The yellow brick road was a spiral. So again, this is a beautiful, beautiful archetypal metaphor for what you have the opportunity to go through this month, to reveal who you really are and what you no longer want to have coming along with you on your journey. I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.